Crab on. So today I'm back in Central Florida doing another crabbing video for you guys. But today's gonna be a little bit different. If you watch my past videos, you know I like using them folding traps. I'm still gonna use them folding traps, but I'm gonna use them in a different way today. So today, I got my trap and I got them tied to pool noodles. And I'm taking my kayak out and I got a dozen traps I'm gonna put out. I'm gonna go out here, I'm just gonna spread them all over. And then if I start catching crab in a certain location, I'll adjust the rest of my traps. You know, I know a lot of you guys think you're allowed to use 5 traps. That's not the case. I reached out to FWC through email and they got back with me. You can use as many traps as you want. There's no limit on traps. You just can't leave them unattended. So if I put 12 traps out here, I can't go down the road and put 12 traps out. I have to be in the area. So there you have it. And another thing, if you guys watch my past videos, you know, I did a video on people leaving shoes behind because they don't wear the proper shoes. And it's funny because there you go, there's another example. Seems like almost every time I go crabbing, I find a pair of shoes. So, all right, I already got the kayak loaded down. We're gonna head out and we're gonna throw some traps in the water. All right, this is real simple to do. I'm just going up a line, hit spot lock about every maybe 10 yards. Just total different way of catching crab, man. Just open it up like that, throw it out like a frisbee. Then I just wrap it up because I don't need that much line. That's that. The trick is checking these with the trolling motor. You don't want to run over your line. You don't want to suck that up in your propeller. So what I'm going to do is when I check these is I want to start downstream and work upstream. That way I'm not driving over top of my traps to check them. All right. Nothing in this one. Throwing a little further out this time just to see. All right, here we go. Oh, crab on. There we go. Look at that. Heck yes. We'll take it, put them in the bucket. How awesome is that? I love when you do something and it works out. All right, there you have it. First time around, 3 crabs. Unfortunately, I didn't get the first 2 on camera because I thought I had the camera on and I didn't. But you know what? A new way catching crabs, that was pretty fun. And the cool thing about it is, I crab this area a lot. I know there's good crabbing here. What's cool is I can crab in a kayak, I can get further away and crab spots that you couldn't crab from land. Just another way to crab. It's fun, and it's different. But there you have it, man. I got 3 nice crab in there. The female's going back, but 2 big males. All right, we're gonna wait 15 and we're gonna check them. Here we go. Feel like I got crab on. Oh yeah, look at that big boy. Look at that big boy right there. That's a nice crab. Let's get him in the bucket. There we go. That's a nice crab right there. Get it back out. Heck yes. We're gonna that trap felt heavy too. I knew there was a crab in that one. That's a nice crab right there. All right, let's keep it going. Got the trap. Put this in here. Oh, 2 in a row. 2 in a row. Look at that. There you have it. Another crab. All right, second time around, we got 3, which is a little bit better, and we lost 1. So I got traps scattered everywhere. I even got them on this side. But unfortunately, my trolling motor's acting up on me. So what I'm probably gonna have to do if I can't fix it is start crabbing from land. And unfortunately for me, I have to paddle all the way out there, all the way around there to get my trap. So I'm gonna wait like 10 minutes, let them soak for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go check them. But there you have it. We're gonna let some of these guys go. All right, we're gonna check these 3 right through here real quick. Oh, I think we got crab on. Oh, he's hanging on, just a little one. There you go. Little male, we're gonna let him go. But hey, it's a crab. All right. See what we got. Oh, crab on. There we go. Nice crab. Look at that. Nice crab. Let's get him in the bucket so we don't lose him. Nice rusty bottom. Heck yes. Let's keep it going. Oh, I got crab on this one, I think. Yep. There we go. Look at that rusty bottom one. There we go, get him in. That's how you do it right there. We'll get it back out. All right, got another trap right here. All right. Crab on. Another crab. There you go. A little male crab, not what we're looking for. We'll put it back. All right, coming up on another trap here. And we're due for a big old crab. We're due for a big boy. Oh, crab on if I get him in. I'm tangled up on my stuff. I think we got 2 on here. Nope, just 1. There you go. There you go. Throw him in the bucket. Might be a little small. I might let him go. We'll see. Well, he's tangled up good. There we go. All right, third time around, I got 3 in a box. I threw back 2. You know, it's not great, but in my opinion, that's what I expect average to be. When you got 12 traps out, you should get about, you know, between 3 and 5. You know, when you get like 8, 9, or 10, that's really good. And it's happened before to me in my past videos. But you know, if you're getting between 3 and 5, that's not bad. We'll take that. We're gonna let these soak again in like 10 or 15 minutes and we'll check them again. And if I have to move them, I'll move them. Oh, I got a crab on here. I could tell if he stays on. There you go. Just like that. Another crab. Heck yes. This trap's done good. This trap's caught a couple crab in this spot. We're gonna throw it back out here. Here we go. Come on, this should hold a crab right here, right? We should have a crab in this one. This just looks good right here. All right, here we go. Oh, crab on. There we go. I told you that spot looked good. Again, not a big crab by any means. But I did say that spot looked good. All right, it's been about 25 minutes. We're heading out to check the traps. I'm gonna put fresh bait on them, maybe move them around a little bit. But you know, I had the drone out just now flying it. I got a lot going on today. A new way of crabbing, learning my new equipment, my camera, my drone. Having a great time doing it. You know, a year ago when I first started this, I didn't know how to turn on a GoPro. You know, I come down from Ohio, you know, didn't really know much about any of this stuff. And a lot of it's just coming, you know, just coming out and doing it, you know, between YouTube videos, watching people's YouTube videos and come out and doing it myself, you know, I've learned a lot. I still got a lot to learn. All right, man, let's check some of these traps. I got 9 in the cooler. Be nice to get like 3 more. Crab on. Oh, he's about to get off. There you go. Another crab. This trap right here has been on fire. Last 3 times I've checked it, I've had crab. I'll put the spot lock on. We'll put fresh bait on it. And we'll go from there. It's kind of hard to move this trap when I'm catching crab every time I've checked it. Oh, there's a nice crab. There's a big crab. Look at that bad boy. Heck yes. That's a nice crab right there. I don't want to get pinched. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Big old crab. Heck yes. Nice little rusty bottom. That one's gonna eat good. All right. We might have one on here. Oh, it's on the outside. He's on the outside. Oh man, I'll tell you what's a big crab too. Nice. I don't want to get, oh, he let go. Perfect. Look at that bad boy. That's why you carry a net right there. Yes. That's a big boy. Guess what? That gives it a dozen. Here we go. Boom. That was a big boy there. Oh, another crab. Another crab. There you go. A little on the small side. I might let that one go. You know what, man? It's not been a bad day. I just had to pick through them a little bit. It's been a fun day, new way of crabbing. I can't wait till this summer because this boy's gonna crush it, I believe. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh yeah, another one. There you go. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. That's like the one. Well, that is a wrap, man. We're gonna head back to my house and I'm gonna show you guys how I smoke these crab. But man, what an awesome day on the water. You know, first time crabbing this way. I loved it. I'm gonna be able to cover a bunch of water this summer, and I'll be able to find some new crabbing ground, so I'm looking forward to that. You know, I had to pick through the crab today. I ended up catching maybe 25 crab, kept 13. And like I said, some days I probably would have threw back maybe 4 or 5 of the crab that I kept today. You know, they're a little on the small side, but I want crab to eat. But there you have it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the crabbing part of it. Now let's head back to my house and I'll show you how I smoke them. All right, I got the kayak in the back of the truck. Truck loaded down. And we're gonna head to my house. But before I go, I wanna share this with y'all. There's the crab today, not bad. But what I'm gonna do, I got a 2-hour ride home. I have a cooler full of ice water. And what I do is I take a cloth, oops, and I get it nice and wet. The water's ice cold and I wring it out. So this towel is really cold. And what I do is I just cover these crab up. I got 2 right here. And this helps keep them crab alive till I get home. And then when I close my cooler, I leave my lid just a crack. I'll put something there just to leave it a crack so they don't suffocate. There's a couple of tips for you all. All right, back to my house. It's actually the next day. What I did was I cleaned the crab last night and I put them in my fridge overnight. I had 13 crabs. I'm down to 7. So when I was packing up to leave yesterday, a gentleman pulled in to fish and we got to talk and he said never tried crab and he wanted to try some crab sometime. So I actually gave him 6 of my crabs to try. So, but we still have 7. I'm going to share with you all on how I smoke my crab. So I'm boiling water right now, and the first thing I do is add a can of beer. I got Bush Apple. Just like that, man. It was such a fun day yesterday. I'm very excited about crabbing this summer out of my kayak. So now I'm going to add a cup of vinegar. Just like that. I'm going to bring it to a steam. And then I'm going to cook them this way for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to put them on the smoker. But when I put them in here, I'm not going to put any seasoning on these yet. I'm going to steam them just like this with nothing on them. And then once we get out to the smoker, I'll add the seasoning, the butter, I'm telling you, man, this is the best way to eat blue crab. Also, you know, today we're going to be using a butter garlic herb seasoning, but you can use pretty much any type of seasoning. Whatever you like, try it. You know, this is the most popular, Old Bay, but I like trying new things. This is good. Everglades Heat is really good. It's one of my favorites, actually. And then you get your regular Everglades. You know, and I haven't tried this yet, but you know, if you want a little kick to it, you can add the Raging Cajun. This is going to be good. Or you can even try the cowboy butter, something you put on a steak. This will actually be really good on it too, I'm sure. I haven't tried it yet, but we will. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to steam these for 15 minutes and then put them on the smoker. All right, it's been 15 minutes. I pulled the crab out. I got my smoker going, but before I put them on, I'm going to dash it with some butter. I melted me a half a stick of butter. I'll move the camera over so you guys can see this. There you go. And don't be shy with the butter. You know, I got my smoker going and I got a tray of water in there. By adding butter to this too, this also helps keep it from drying out while it's smoking. I'll do it like right now, I'll put some on, and then after 10 minutes, I'll put it on again on the smoker. But yeah, there you have it. They already look delicious. Wait till we get them on the smoker, get the seasoning on these guys. All right, it's time to put them on the smoker. Look at that, man. Tell you what, I wish you could smell this because this smoker smells good. I got my pan and water in the back. Throw these crab on. Just like that. Now it's time to add the seasoning. Oh yeah. Boy, these look good. Either that or I'm awfully hungry. There you go. And then, because I've never tried it, I'm going to try one with barbecue sauce. I'm going to use this gold sauce. So, you don't know till you try. There you have it, man. We're going to let them smoke. There's the barbecue, man. That looks good. We're going to let them smoke for like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, and I'm going to put butter on them and let them smoke for another 5 minutes. All right, man. All right, time to check them. Oh yeah, looking good. Look at that smoke come out. Add a little bit more butter to them. They look nice and moist still. God, it smells so good. There you go, man. Not gonna waste any of that butter. All right, we're gonna let them sit for another probably 10 minutes in the smoker, and then it'll be ready. All right, so it's been another 10 minutes. Time to pull these crab off. There you go. What do you think of that? Man, it smells so good. And when I smoke my crab, you know, a lot of times I base it off the size of the crab. These are smaller crab. The gentleman I gave my 6 crab too. I gave him my biggest 6 crabs, so these are a little on the small side. So what I did was, instead of smoking them around 230 to 250, I smoked them at 210. But there you have it, man. And then the barbecue one right here. Look at that one. Boy, they look good. There you have it. Let's go inside and try these bad boys. All right, man. There you go, right there. I'll just like take a second and thank Greg, the old guy outside, for sending me this tumbler right here. You had me at Get Crab. Check out his YouTube channel, Old Guy Outside. Let's try some of these crabs. Don't be afraid to try, a seasoning that you like. These crabs are sweet tasting, and honestly, I don't think you can really screw these crabs up other than overcooking them. So don't be afraid to try different methods of cooking these crabs, different seasonings. But there you have it. Look at that. And I'll tell you. I can smell these things. They smell so good. Oh yeah. Look at that. Right there. It has that smoke taste to it. I can taste the butter in that. So much flavor this way. Tell you what, this crab, it was not a big crab, but it's loaded with meat. Look at that. Man. So good. That way of crabbing, I'm telling you, I think it's the ticket. First off, I can get away from the bank, so it's not crowded full of people. I can get out, try new areas, and a new way. So I'm very excited about this summer. Dang, another big old piece of meat. There you go, right there. All right, let's try the barbecue. I have not tried, this is the first time ever trying barbecue sauce on one, so again, you don't know until you try. Man, look at the meat on that. This is like a Carolina Gold. Wow. This might be my new favorite way to eat crab, barbecue crab. Barbecue smoked crab. My gosh. Sorry, I got shell in my mouth. I'm telling you, man, I think that's the ticket right there. Barbecue smoked crab. My hands are all nasty. It's definitely not a first date food. There you go, look at that. That is good. Man, that was a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the water.